Hi, guys, this is Dee Stako bringing to you my podcast on mindfulness on Tuesday, the 28th, April 2026. How powerful is your breath? Have you given any thoughts to your breaths simply? No one has, unless you are a mindfulness meditator. So, your breath is the coexistence to me as well. And we don't even give any thought to it, right? Just mere observation of your breath, inhale and exhale, also gives you the benefit of developing mindfulness. And why is mindfulness so important? To increase self awareness. I did my live um, session on mindfulness on the 17th of April last Saturday, and it went missing my video, so I don't want to take another chance and delay in delivering this content. So I'm speaking to you directly today. However, thanks to TikTok, they rectified the issue by streamlining my profile. I do appreciate it, TikTok, and I shall try it next time because I have a lot to talk about in helping you to gain mindfulness and conduct with self awareness. Life will be much better. So we act out of our emotions, our experiences, and qualities that we have inherited from birth and cultivated from birth. They're all stored in here. So we act from moment to moment, how we feel, and what we have experienced. And we set the tone to our interactions from how we feel and what we had experienced for that moment. We have a lot of insecurities. Everything is stored here. No one to be blamed. No one taught you how to conduct self awareness, right? So, if you do have self awareness, all you have to do, in fact, to learn it is taking some time out. Ideally, in the morning when you wake up, you sit for 5 minutes to start with and increase your time, and you're going to love it, and you don't want to leave that time for yourself in a hurry. Once you establish your observation at the tip of your nose, inhale and exhale, you're going to eventually silence your mind, and now you're beginning to see only one thought at a time. And in long practice, you will finally had silence your mind for a good time of it, and you only feel the breath. So you have no thoughts, you only feel the breath, and you will see one thought at a time, skillfully observed and directed to act if it's needed. So if the recent events that happened, if the assassin did have self awareness, he would have not done any of this. I know he had a manifesto, but still it is inappropriate legally. I don't want to talk about politics, but I'm just pointing out the examples of worthiness of self awareness. It is so essential, and I've been advocating this to the leadership, the former first ladies to the current first lady, how important it is to bring into schools teaching self awareness to kids so that they grow up with much better focus and use of their intelligence and being better citizens. Okay, so let's talk about certainty of life. This event of correspondence dinner was a typical example of no certainty in life. It was going to be an enjoyable evening and a great event which the whole country follows faithfully as it brings humor as well as freedom in one big room, one big ballroom. And this guy had to ruin it because he didn't have self awareness. He had planned it all along without self awareness and destruction to himself. So, this is only to talk about no guarantee of certainty. That's why it is so important that we conduct life with self awareness. No politics, just brings these examples to show the extremely valuable it is to have self awareness. So, do you think you're going? I'm addressing the young folks now. And youngsters, they always laugh at the older folks at workplaces, at family gatherings, how old their kith and kin are now. But is life guaranteed? No, there is no guarantee of when your death will arrive. There are so many youngsters who have passed before the people who have lived to rightful ages. So don't assume. There's no certainty. And what is certain is self awareness. Beauty fades, age comes, moment to moment. We try to grasp everything as positions, my success, my parents, my everything. But at the end, we lose it, isn't it? But if you have self awareness, that will last beyond life, beyond this birth, and it will take you on your next journey like a soul recording. So try to endeavor in cultivating mindfulness to gain self awareness. Okay. And the third point basically I want to discuss is how depressed are you? I bet lots of you are depressed. I'm not a medical expert to give you advice. As a mindfulness coach, you can control your thoughts when you find you feel depressed. As long as you have shelter, you have food, and you are comfortable, most of the time, people who feel depressed, they have all this. And you can take on the problem gradually and figure it out. Most of the time, people have depression due to lack of money. But are rich people happy and they have no depression? They can't buy happiness with money. They can buy everything else. It's always points to inner happiness. They would have their minds running in many directions. Okay, I find that my time is already catching up to 10 minutes. This is Distiko, and I'm signing off from my mindfulness podcast, Power of Breath. And I also want to let you know that I do have a book on Amazon, which is called Mindfulness is the Key to Inner Happiness and Peace, which is my blueprint of my own practice 30 plus years ago. And thank you for listening to me. This is Dee Stico signing off from my